Welcome to your eclipse reading. We are smack dab in the middle of two eclipses, and I just did a video and there was so much information flooding through that I went over on the time and I was trying to fit everything into it. So I'm going to do a really quick abridged version of this video for you because you've got a lot going on. You don't have time for this. I've already shuffled and pulled all these cards, so we're going to talk through these cards real quick. I have some tarot cards and a pocket animal spirit card. I want you to know that we are in a time of great and massive change. We just had the full moon eclipse, and then next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we have a new moon solar eclipse. And then on Tuesday, we have the 999 portal, September 9th, 2025. 2 + 2 + 5 is 9. 9 is the number of endings and new beginnings. We are also this year in the year of the snake. The snake is all about shedding its skin. And now we're in the peak of eclipse season as we go into the last quarter of the year. What does all of that mean? That means that everything is glitching out and going haywire right now for a reason. That means that all of this discomfort and uncertainty, 111, that's coming up for you right now is possibly because you are completing a 9-year cycle. What has been going on in your life for the past 9 years? And what out of that is no longer serving you? What is not meant to be carried forward with you into this next level, into this new timeline? What is it that you need to lay to rest? What is it that you need to walk away from? The eclipse is pushing that up front and center. Relationships, jobs, thought patterns, processes, what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're watching, what you're listening to. Everything is up for review right now. The Page of Wands is this passion inside of you saying, I know that I'm meant for more. I know that this isn't it. I was not born into this world to struggle through all of this trauma and all of this grief and transmute it and come out of it on the other side and transcend, just to go to a 9-to-5 job that I can't stand, to try and struggle and hustle and suffer for my 401k so that at the end of my life, right before I die, I have a little bit of money. No, that is the matrix talking. And now you're starting to see beyond the veil. You're starting to see past the illusion. You're starting to see the fear mongering. You're seeing what's going on in the collective. Things are getting kicked up. Horrible things are happening. Horrible things are happening globally. Horrible things are happening in our country. Yes, they absolutely are. I don't want to say that they're not. But how much attention are you giving it? Are you letting it hook you? Because that's how the matrix works. It puts this fear right in front of your face and it says, see, everything is horrible. Everything is horrible. And you can shift your perspective and look at something else and say, well, but that over there isn't horrible and that's not horrible. That's how they hook you. You know you're meant for something bigger. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. I know that growth can be scary, but I am brave. I have an app, an affirmation app, and that just popped up on my phone while I was recording this video, okay? Yes, absolutely yes. Go in your gut, follow your passions, do what you want to do. These goals are manifesting, and with this page card, it's just kind of beginning. You're not at the expert level yet, so you might stumble a little bit. You might look stupid a little bit. You know, when you learn to ride your bike, you fall off of it a few times. When you learn to tie your shoes, you do it wrong a couple times. Let yourself be wrong. Let it be messy. Let yourself not know. You don't have to know how, okay? You don't have to know how everything is going to work out. You just have to not go back. You just have to let what's not serving you fall away. Goals are manifesting. Aligned people are going to be coming into your life. People that are going to help you. Keep going with this 9 of Wands. I know. Believe me, I know. I get it. You're like, yeah, girl, I'm tired though. I am tired. I am shredded. Like, how much more can I keep doing? You're on the 9th step. Also synchronous 9 of Wands, 999 portal, cycle completion, shedding your skin. I know you're battered and bruised, but you are so close to the finish line with this 2 of Cups. Go within, love yourself. What parts of you have you been afraid to share? What parts of you have you been hiding under the rug, hiding in the closet? What parts of your inner child are still believing that you're not good enough or you're too much? What parts of you are still stuck in that shame loop? That's not you. That's ancestral trauma. That's what you're here to clear so that that trauma doesn't get carried forward into next generations, because it's not the truth. The truth is that peace is your birthright. Love is your birthright. Rest is your birthright. You don't have to earn rest. It is your birthright. So be kind to yourself right now as we're going through these massive changes. And sometimes being kind to yourself means having to tell a light lie. Oh, did I say light lie? White lie? I'm talking so fast because I want this video to be quick, but all this information comes flooding through me and they're like, no, we have so many messages to get out to the collective. Listen, sometimes you need to be a sly, sneaky little fox, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's got this sword tucked right under his tail, and he's got one eye open. He says, I have my eye on you. I see you. I'm not going to get hooked into your fear game. I'm not going to get hooked into your BS. You know, your boss gives you a bunch of BS. Smile and nod. You don't have to get hooked into it. But man, you've got that sword tucked under you. Maybe you're quiet quitting. Maybe your side hustle's starting to take off. Good. Keep going. Put yourself first. Putting yourself first means setting boundaries and saying no unapologetically. You are not responsible for how other people feel about your boundaries. And 9 times out of 10, anyone that's uncomfortable with your boundaries, that's somebody that was taking advantage of them. So let them throw an eclipse tantrum. Let them lose their shit. You stay in your lane. That's how you build emotional stability with this King of Cups. That's how you just float down river into your next timeline, into your dream life. You go to Trader Joe's to buy some lemon bars and you literally just bump into the love of your life and you don't even realize it. That's how it happens when you're in alignment. This is what you're moving to with the new moon solar eclipse that we're having in a couple weeks. We're right in the middle right now. Where do you want your energy to go? Do you want it to be focused on what's not working? Or do you want to start thinking outside of the box about the solution? Because you can't allow the solution to come to you if you're in the energy of the problem. The energy of the problem and the energy of the solution are two vastly different energies. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have the World, we have the Ace of Swords. You got to think right. You have to think right. You have to rewire your brain. You have to do your meditations. And you got to let this cycle complete. Let this cycle come full circle. This cycle is completing. Whatever's been going on in your life for the past 9 years is closing out now. Let it close out because you are a phoenix rising. On the bottom of the animal deck, you are a phoenix rising from the ashes. The thing is, the phoenix can't rise from something that just from a little candle flicker. The phoenix rises from ashes. Ashes mean that shit was burned to the ground. So let it burn to the ground. Then you rise. And you rise and you feel kind of raw and unsure and uncertain. And that's okay. When you're massively changing your life and you're quantum leaping and you're shifting timelines, that is a lot. You need to take care of your physical body while you do this. You might need more rest than normal. Your sleep might be interrupted. Your workout schedule might be interrupted. That's okay. Hydrate. Put electrolytes in your water. Take a nap. The hummingbird. We're ending with the hummingbird. Joy, sweetness, peace. These are your birthright. Joy, love, peace, happiness, bliss, prosperity, abundance. This is your birthright. You were just born into a system that told you the opposite. But now you're starting to see clearly. You're starting to see through to the other side of things. This is your reading, you guys. Hang in there. I have personal readings available if you're really going through it. If things are going on and you want some clarity, I do offer personal readings. I have a few left for this Eclipse Gateway. So reach out to me if you're interested in that. And I will be uploading videos for earth signs, air signs, fire signs, and water signs next week as we get closer to the solar eclipse. Hang in there, stay hydrated, and go do something just for you this weekend. This is Desert Rose. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.